Yo, what's up, good people? Yo, man. So, I decided to go live again today and show y'all the whole process of me making this Red Robin veggie burger. Now, I never made this before, so y'all gonna see the exclusive. I mean, like, hey, if I mess up, hey, I mess up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's all about the part of, well, the beauty of cooking. So, I went to Red Robin like maybe a year ago, and I tried out this veggie burger, and it was phenomenal. And as I was looking up the ingredients, I was like, wait a second. So you mean to tell me that this veggie burger is literally, a veggie burger patty with like a salsa, and they use avocado, but I'm gonna make a guacamole. So I'm gonna make a fresh salsa and also a fresh guacamole. So let me go ahead and try to get some music going on here. I don't know what's up with my tablet. I was about to say this morning, this afternoon. Yo, how's everybody doing? Thank you for joining the live. Yo, this is about to be very interesting to try to replicate this burger. Once I can go ahead and get some stuff going. So, for the ingredients, I have some cilantro, jalapeno, lime, because I'm also making fresh guacamole and also fresh salsa. I have about 3 plum tomatoes. I also have some cheddar, some red onion, and some fresh and peeled garlic. I also have some waffle fries because I'm gonna use the air fryer already seasoned, and I also threw some grapeseed oil on that, and I'm gonna set that to the side so all of the seasonings and stuff can marinate. And so I also have these veggie burgers that I got from Aldi, and so I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and give this a try. First things first, I'm going to set everything to the side. Matter of fact, let me let y'all see a glimpse of the stuff that I have. Just these items right here. So I haven't got used to flipping the camera around quickly. So now we're about to go ahead and season up these patties and go ahead and get working on the guacamole and the salsa. And pretty much with this, since I'm going to have all these extra flavors and stuff like that in the guacamole and the salsa, I'm just going to use 2 simple seasonings, which is I'm going to use the... Let me set all this stuff to the side, because usually when I'll be making the videos, I'll be like, stop, go, stop, go, and stop, go. So this cooking process might be a lot faster when I'll just be filming. So I'm just going to use 2 simple ingredients: smoked paprika and a classic smash seasoning. That's pretty much it, because all of the different flavors from the guacamole and the salsa is what's gonna bring that out. Sit there and use a little bit of grapeseed oil, because we definitely do not want any dry burgers. So go ahead and flip these, and y'all are seeing the process from A to B. See, I don't usually do this, but go ahead and hit them with a little bit of the remix. So yeah, how's everybody doing this afternoon, or if you're in a different country, time zone, morning or night? Just a simple, kind of pat that down in there. I'm gonna set that to the side because once I finish the guacamole and the salsa, that's when I'm gonna crank up I'm gonna use a griddle this time. Because with that griddle, you can at least put everything on there. I didn't even show y'all the buns that I'm using. I'm using the brioche buns. Go ahead and see. Simple. Set those to the side so they can marinate. For a little bit. Let that seasonings get all in there. Go ahead. Ain't no wasting nothing over here. Let me go ahead and wash this off. Some people use a lot of sprays and stuff. I'm just gonna go ahead and wash it off. Boom. Let me see what I'm gonna start with first. I'm gonna do the guacamole first. Even both of them are easy, but I'm gonna start with the guacamole first. Go ahead and let's get this going. Let me see if y'all see me pretty good. Yeah, that's a lot better. So we're gonna start with the guacamole first. Go ahead and what's crazy about it? It took me a minute to learn how to do the guacamole. I was like, wait a second, so guac is literally this easy? I don't know why I'm having trouble slicing this thing. Yeah, trying to get this thing to go around, yeah. Cause I do not want to cut myself. So boom, there go one. Take this. I would use my sushi knife, but that thing right there is sharper than a Gillette razor, so I'm definitely not gonna use that. Cause I do not want to cut myself. Anybody that's cooks out there, shoot, if there's something that you see to be like, hey, you might want to improve on, hey, just let me know. Go ahead, man. I was trying to, do a little fancy and twist it out of there, but this one is not acting right. There we go. Go ahead and hit it with the... Nope, that didn't work. Y'all gonna get all the bloopers. Now I'm gonna take my smaller knife and then kind of just cut some of that out of there. Yep. And we're gonna add this. There we go. It's actually falling apart pretty easily. Sometimes it be a struggle trying to get the avocado out of there. Come on, there we go. We're gonna add that to the bowl right here. I've seen different videos where people will sit there and do a lot of slices and stuff like that, but man, I ain't got time right now. I'm a little hungry. Definitely gotta be careful messing with this knife. Actually, anything. Come on. Like I said, y'all gonna see everything. There's no edits in this time. Oh, you know what? Go ahead and keep that right here. You know what? I might just go ahead and do a little slits and. And one thing that I forgot to grab is a spoon so I can go ahead and scoop everything out, because it's all gonna get smashed anyway. Now I do have a pestle and mortar, but I'm just gonna keep it pretty simple because some people don't have a pestle and mortar. And I'm just gonna scoop it all out Where's my spoon? Go ahead and scoop it all out. Yeah. So a lot of people have joined so far. Man, that's what's up. It took me a minute to start going live. See, yeah, this is a lot better. I don't know what I was thinking. Let me go ahead and just scoop it all out. And I'm also, even though there's gonna be, you know, one burger, you can also take these ingredients like the salsa and guacamole that you make, and guess what? Store it. Go to the store, get you some chips, and guess what? That's another snack right there. Guess what? You already know. If you're familiar with my channel, not wasting no food over here. You know what I'm saying? I know somebody in the comments was probably like, dude, why you just didn't scoop it out the first time? I know I'm sitting there doing stuff the hard way. Boom. Now that's done. That's the avocado. Set that to the side. See, before I got on here, I started chopping up the onions because I don't want y'all seeing me crying. Because good grief, that especially like these strong red or they purple onions, these red onions are strong as the Hulk. And so definitely have your boy over here tearing up. So I cut those beforehand. So now we're gonna go ahead and kind of do the jalapenos. And I'm not putting a lot in there. I'm leaving the seeds in there because I like a little kick. You know what? I'm using the wrong knife. I need to be using this big boy right here. Go ahead and wash that thing, y'all. I am using the wrong knife. There we go. Yeah. I'm not putting a lot in there because, you know, it's just gonna be a small guac with a little kick to it. So, blam, right up in there. Some people will take the seeds out. I'm just gonna leave it all in there. Girl. Yeah, so just splattering everywhere. Like I said, y'all are getting the unedited version of Cooking with DLS on today. Set that to the side. Now we got the jalapenos, we got the guacamole. Go ahead and move this out the way. Good, great. Now it's time to, you know what, let me go ahead and add some red onion to the mix. Go ahead and, you know, be like Salt Bae, doing all this other stuff. So that's about enough. I'm gonna add, okay, that's time for the small knife. Go ahead and add a little bit of tomato to the mix. Since I don't want a lot of mushy guacamole, I'm gonna add like the thicker part of the tomato to it. Then a lot of that other part is gonna be in the middle. That's gonna be for the salsa. See, boom. Because sometimes, you know, when you add a lot of the, you know, the soft part of the tomatoes when you're making guacamole, it can make it very mushy. You know what? I should have added the tomatoes at the end. See, rookie mistake. But it's all good. Like I said, Everything's unedited, unfiltered. Y'all getting the real deal, Holyfield. I'm hoping that my signal is good. Look like my signal is good this time. Yesterday I was having some issues with the signal. I'm not lagging or anything like that, am I? I know yesterday when I was trying to edit the video, it was like a robot. I was like, So yeah, cutting up tomatoes. I mean, you see how that's looking right there. You could pretty much just scoop that out and just eat that. That's looking good right there. Now it's time to work on the cilantro. Switching knives. Cause I'm gonna also use this in the salsa as well. Let's see, I ain't super fancy with the chopping just yet. Kind of break this down a little bit. Maybe not gonna move that out the way. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna add a little bit of cilantro to the mix. Yeah, a little bit of cilantro. Move all of this stuff out the way and make way for the leftover cilantro. See, I'll be over here cooking for a family and it's just me for now. Thing is, there's always leftovers. Some people be like, they don't really use, eat leftovers. Me, shoot. Especially if you single and you by yourself, man, shoot, eat some leftovers. I mean, I'll bougie and be like, I don't eat leftovers unless you balling out of control and can eat every day, eat out every day or cook every day. Shoot, and take them leftovers, cause guess what? A lot of times when you cook and you have them leftovers, it's gonna be the seasonings be done set in and it'll be delicio the next day. So shoot, I stand by some leftovers. Man, my hands are a mess. That's why you always gotta have your little towel, to wipe your hands. So now, this is how it's looking. Time for the final part. Wait a second. No, that's not the final part. Throw a little bit of pink Himalayan salt in here. Just take the cap off. Add a little. There we go. Because pink Himalayan salt is pretty strong. Now it's time to throw a couple of lime juices in there. Come on. There we go. There we go. Being a little fancy up in here. Cause I used to buy a lot of like guacamole and stuff from the stores, and they be want to charge an arm, leg, breast, and a thigh for some good guacamole, or even going to Chipotle. And so, sheesh. They're like, man, you want this much for the guacamole? I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and make this on my own. So go ahead and get all that juice out of there. Make sure it's all there. I should have used my my extractor to really just press all that out of there. That's good enough. Now it's time to take my wooden spoon and go ahead and mix it all together. Yep, I definitely should have used my pestle and mortar for this one, but it's all good. See, that's how it's looking so far. It's So I like mine's a little chunky. I don't know why this thing is slippery. Come on. There we go. I'm about to put a little arm into this. You know what? Another mistake that I'm sitting here thinking about. Maybe try a flatter spoon. You know what? I'll use this for the salsa. Boom. There we go. Yeah, chop it on up. Y'all getting the real deal. See, that's how it's looking. Yeah, it's looking a lot better. Yeah, I definitely should have used my pester. Jesus love you so much. Amen. So does he for you as well. Let me look at some of these comments. Because the actual burger process itself is not going to take long at all. Really, all the prep is gonna take a minute. Yeah, I definitely should have did this. You live and you learn, you know what I'm saying? You learn from your mistakes. Thing is, when it comes to learning from your mistakes, that's when you grow better as a human being. You learn from your mistakes, you make mistakes. People make mistakes all the time. Ain't nobody in this world perfect. There we go. See, it's starting to, look a little better. See, the Red Robin's recipe has just like avocado slices, but I'm making a guac. So this for sure is gonna be veggies. So yeah, this is how it's looking. Go ahead and tilt that down. That's how it's looking with the guac. Just a simple chunky guac. And see, these burger patties are pretty, they're pretty thin. So you know what? I might just make a mountain burger. You know what I'm saying? And right when it kind of get like that, consistency that you want, because some people like it a lot smoother, where they might just pop it in a blender and just smooth it out, or just continue crushing. I would say the word pounding until it's a lot smoother. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a little taste test. Probably add a little bit of ooh-wee. That jalapeno. Who says, hey there? What up, what up, what up? Go ahead and give it another taste test. Okay, that's good. Simple guacamole. Just a few ingredients. Now it's time to let this sit in the refrigerator until everything else is done. Time to wash everything off and then get to working on the salsa. I know some people be doing videos with the edits and they spraying stuff. I'm like, man, just if you close by a sink, go ahead and wash it out. Now let's go ahead and get this party started with the salsa, which is pretty simple. Let's see what else. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and take this tomato right here and go ahead and chop it on up. Cause I'm gonna leave some parts that's like chunky, then I'm gonna leave some parts in there that's thin. But once again, I'm using the wrong knife. There we go. There we go. Now it's time to mince down some. You know what? Let me not use the wrong knife again. Time to break down some garlic. I'm actually growing some ginger in my garden. That's gonna definitely take a while. You know what? I might not even need this other one. Go ahead and time to break that thing on down. See, as long as I've been preparing everything, it's been, there we go. See, a lot of people kind of just drop it in like a food processor or something like that, but I like the little salsa to be on the chunky side. A lot of times I was going to the store getting a bunch of like minced garlic and stuff, and once I was like, you know what, let me try to do this myself, and it's not as hard. But we definitely are paying for, you know, convenience, because a lot of this stuff can take time. As long as I've been on here, sure, if I'd have got everything pre-made, I've probably been done by now. So we're gonna plop, throw that in there. Go ahead and this one, go ahead and get a lot of the juice out of this lime. Throw a little cilantro into the mix. Throw some red onion in there. Got some more garlic. Now we're gonna go ahead and, what's up? Thank y'all for joining the live, man. Very, I very like, man, much love. Appreciate that. So we're just gonna chop the whole thing up. Making our own salsa. If anybody is like, what is he doing? I am trying to replicate the Red Robin veggie burger, which is like a veggie burger, consists of a salsa, and also it has avocado slices, but I made a guacamole. Just gonna mix all that stuff together. Yeah, we're gonna leave all that in there. Add that to the mix. Man, I actually enjoy cooking. You know, they're talking about a lot of men don't really cook and stuff like that. I'm like, man, whatever you can do on your own is great. You know, there's a lot of men that don't know how to change the tire on the car. I believe that everybody should be versatile. They should be able to learn how to do a little of something. You know what I'm saying? You don't really see too many men that's cooking. Men, learn how to do something. Because if we sitting here waiting on somebody to cook for us all the time, good man, we'll be waiting for a minute. Now, if we do have a wifey and stuff like that at home and she's able to, hey, more power to you. But for a single man, learn how to cook. Because, man, with the stuff that's going on in this world right here, you go out to eat and it's like, it don't even taste the same anymore. A lot of stuff do not taste the same. So all I'm gonna do is mix. You know what? I almost forgot. Add the lime to it. Then also add a little bit of pink Himalayan salt to it, just a little bit. And go ahead and squeeze out this lime. Come on. I haven't got that one hand technique just yet. Trying to get it all out of there. And what's crazy about it, the sauce is similar to a guacamole, but one is overpowering the other. So now I'm going ahead and smash this down a lot more. Like if I wanted this a lot more smoother, I'll go ahead and throw it in a food processor or even a blender. But I'm gonna kind of keep this a little chunky. Now it's time to work on the actual burger itself, which it's not gonna take long. Go ahead and set that to the side. And I'm gonna do these waffle fries inside the air fryer. But I'm gonna wait till the burgers are like halfway done, because these might not take long to do. Then I'm also add cheddar, so it's time to transfer over to this other side. Here we go. Right on the griddle. I gotta keep the phone away from there, or the phone will be toe up. So we're gonna set it on over here. Yeah, set it over here or over here. It'll probably be a lot better view. You know what I'm saying? I have the auto bun on here because you know what I'm saying. After cooking, it's time to clean. You know, at the end of my slogan, you hear time to eat, but after it's time to eat, guess what? It's gonna be time to clean. So when this come up to the temperature, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the burgers. And I'm pretty much using some there we go, some basic brioche buns. And a trick that I learned a long time ago, well, not a long time ago, but a few months ago, is that a lot of people will use mayo to toast the buns. I know I might be late to the party, but I'm like, wait a second. Somebody said pulse. So yeah, done. That's what's up. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, my family. I definitely want to use the definitely gonna use the food processor and post twice. I probably should. Man, you know what? I might. Thing is, I don't feel like pulling it out though. It's like if I decide to go and pull it out, then the process is already done. Hey, you live and you learn. So my family, I would definitely do that the next time I make the sausage. Just post it a couple of times, just to still keep it a little chunky but not too smooth. Now, if I was making like a salsa with chips and stuff, I will take the salsa and then like really blend it down, then add more chunks of the tomatoes to the mix. So I'm waiting for this to get up to temperature. I'm pretty much doing a griddle instead of using the oven because something a little different. And plus with the griddle, you can pretty much set everything on there already. You can be cooking the burgers and also toasting the buns at the same time. So once this get up to temperature, we're gonna be good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and put the fries in the air fry. And one thing that I learned not too long ago, I've been had this air fryer for forever. Get you a silicone, mat on the inside. Get you one of them. It would definitely help keep everything intact. Go ahead and do about maybe 15 minutes in the air fryer. Man, I know I definitely need to get me a cut. I'm looking rough over here. So yeah, it feel like it's getting pretty hot. Let's go ahead and test it a little bit. Oh yeah. When you hear that sizzle, when you hear that sizzle, what did it say? Say where you buy that. I got it from I think I got this from Whole Foods. No, I'm about to say Whole Foods, from Amazon. So it's just a simple griddle that I got off of Amazon. I got this thing maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and it's been holding up too. No, you know what? I take that back. I got this from Bed Bath and Beyond. Before they started to go out of business, I got this at Bed Bath and Beyond, and it's the Presto version. You might be able to see this, find this at Walmart. Why is okay? I'm trying to get the angle right. What's up, Miss Patricia? How's it going? I just like hearing that sizzle. So now it's time to go ahead and throw the burgers on the grill. Yeah, buddy. So even though these veggie burgers are pretty much, that's what's up, Miss Patricia. Glad you're doing good. Yeah, I'm actually glad that the garden did great this season because I really been trying to grow a lot of stuff for the last couple of years. So this year was the year that I was able to really just flourish with growing the stuff in the garden. So how's your garden going? If anybody out there that's growing stuff in their garden, let me know how your vegetables or fruit turned out this year. Still trying to get this angle right. We're gonna kind of flip that a little bit. And see, these are veggie burgers that came from Aldi, so they were already pretty much pre-cooked. Since these are cooking pretty fast, let me go ahead and throw some mayo on the buns. I'm over here dropping stuff. Go ahead. You can't have a burger without toasted buns. Go ahead and boom, mayo. Throw it on there. Let me turn the temperature down. This thing is cranking up right now. Go ahead and boom. And I'm pretty much making a double. Mayo back in here. You know what? Tomatoes and lettuce. See, I already have a lot of the onions that's on there from the guacamole and the salsa that I'm adding. But you know what? Grilled onions on top of that do not sound bad. But see, I already got the onions in there. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be too onion. My breath might be a little funky after that. But we just pretty much just trying to replicate the Red Robin veggie burger. Cause once this pretty much these burger patties are done, caramelized onion, add some sweetening. You know what? You already seen that at the beginning of the video. I still got a lot of them onions left. So let me see. Let me make sure that these are done. See, look, mayo. This is what mayo did. Oh yeah, that look very delicious right there. So the buns are toasted. Yeah. Look at that. Whew. You know what? I'm going ahead and take y'all advice. We're about to go ahead and throw some. We're gonna grill some onions. Saute them a little bit. Here with a little grapeseed oil on here. Now it's time to. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that sizzle. I actually need to take some of these. These veggie burgers are looking a little dry, so I'm gonna go ahead and add a little something to it. Yeah, but yeah. That's what's up. Exactly. So you talking about the onions? Oh yeah, you definitely gotta have the purple one. I've noticed that it brings out a better this flavor. That's why these onions, like these purple onions, they are very strong. Now, if I was doing like a salad, I would definitely have just these in here raw by itself. With the lettuce and the tomatoes, man, it got me thinking about a salad right now. And make sure that these are good. Yeah. Seems like this side over here has got a lot more moisture. So let's see. Yeah. Now it's time to add. Come on, there we go. There we go. So yeah, these buns are here using that mayo trick, man. That right there is a game changer. The first time I did that, instead of using butter and use mayo on the bottom, I mean, that took the burger to a whole nother level. And I was like, man, what have I been doing over the years? And it toasted it real good too. So for people that's saying, hey, I don't want to use a bunch of butter and all this other stuff on toasting the buns, try using mayo. Hey, mayo might have, you know, a lot of butter in there too. No, it's not as much butter as like, actual butter. Let me check on these fries. And see, air frying the fries, so if you don't want to have a whole bunch of grease and stuff like that with fries, I know we like our fries crispy. Sometimes, too much of the oil can mess up our bodies a little bit. So I'm just doing it a little healthier by air frying it. Now I've made sweet potato fries from scratch a couple of times in the air fryer. Now the trick to those, like I just let those kind of like sit, and then also, I think I added cornstarch to it to kind of get it a little crispy when I did the sweet potato fries in the air fryer. See, what am I missing? Oh, add the cheddar. Go ahead and add that cheddar on top of there. A lot of times I'm trying not to test it. Yeah, it's gonna be definitely a deluxe type of burger. It's gonna be cheesy. Look at that. Hold on. Let's see. Go ahead and grab the camera. Oh. Woo-wee. Let me go ahead and bring this in closer. There we go. Go ahead and throw a lid on there. Go ahead and get that. If I can go ahead and scoop these onions out the way. There we go. Yeah, these onions are definitely right. Appreciate that advice. Look at them onions. Definitely this griddle is beneficial, especially like if you're in a state or area where it's raining all the time, you still want that like grill. Hey, get you a griddle, or a lot of people will use like the single eye with the flame on it, and then get one of those attachments and stuff like that. That still works as well. Let's see. Go ahead and start to plate everything up. Only thing I'm pretty much waiting on is the fries to get done. Matter of fact, while that's going, I'm going ahead and assemble the burger. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna, put this order. I'm gonna go ahead and put this. No, I'm going ahead and put a little bit of. About time. This cheese act like it didn't want to melt. Go ahead and let that melt down some. We're gonna put a little bit of guac on the bottom. Like if you just tuning in, I'm making a Red Robin copycat of their veggie burger, which consists of some avocado slices and a salsa, but I'm doing guac and a homemade salsa. This is gonna be very interesting. Add a little bit. For those who are just tuning in, this is what the guacamole look like. Said I eat guacamole in my burger too. Exactly. Now this is the salsa. Sounds like the fries. Done. Let me check on that. Fries are pretty much done. I'm gonna just let it go on the air fryer for a couple more minutes. Go ahead and turn this off. Everything pretty much done. So I got the little bit of guac on the bottom. Throw that first layer on. Bow. Matter of fact, I'm gonna throw some onions on this first layer right here. Yeah. And John is cheese, and let me go ahead and throw the second layer. Then now we're going to finish it off. Let me go ahead and unplug this. So here's the top layer. I'm going to put that on there like this. I done. Maybe I should have grinded down the. There we go. Little salsa right here. Let me go ahead and grab the fries. See, this is how it is. This is how it looks. Added some grapeseed oil and some seasonings to it already in the air fryer, and that's how it is looking. Go ahead and, you know what, man, I'm about to grab these with my fingers. Throw them on here, make it look good. Say this is a late lunch. You probably hear Jackie Perry playing in the background. Woo. Hot. Turn it off. So this is how the burger is looking. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that right there. So all it is a guacamole on the bottom. Also a salsa on top. A double patty of a veggie burger. And the veggie burger came from Aldi. They actually have real good stuff. We be sleeping on Aldi and Winco sometimes. So that's how it's looking. Got that cheddar and that stuff melting right now. Let me go ahead and turn this music off, because guess what? And here comes the slogan. And guess what? Time to eat. Go ahead and give this thing a try. If I had a fork, I'd drop it. There we go. You know what? I forgot the lettuce. But see, I had all the other stuff with the salsa and the guacamole on there. But you know what? Lettuce is a good touch. So guess what we about to do? All that lettuce I cut up from the last video is right here. That's that fresh lettuce from the garden. Go ahead and plow right there. So I'm always open to suggestions. Now we're just gonna make this literally is an ultimate veggie burger. Now we're gonna put the crown back on top of it. We're gonna give it another taste. Oh yeah. So thank y'all for tuning in, to another live cooking session with Cooking with DLS. I just appreciated everybody had joined and supporting your boy. I've been sitting there. I've been on TikTok for at least a couple of years now, and man, this right here, I enjoy cooking. I enjoy trying new stuff. I don't know, it's bright over here. So if you're a person that's saying, hey, I want to try something new, just do it. Just try it. A lot of people are comfortable in where they are at right now. They say, hey, I grew up eating this, I grew up doing that. Try something new. I mean, it took me to my 30s to just start doing something new, to start doing something that's different. You gotta dare to be different sometimes. Once you dare to be different and start doing something new, you will feel so much better. And also getting out of your comfort zone and getting out of the box. This is my second time actually doing a live with the cooking, because I'm used to cutting and editing and all this other stuff. So do something new. Do something that is going to get you out of that box and out of your comfort zone. But I'm going to go ahead and finish this off, because I don't want to be smacking all in the camera and stuff like that. So, appreciate all of y'all for joining the live. And, this is Cooking with DLS. I am out. Appreciate y'all.